So I've been watching the whole discourse on Tylenol and autism, and let me just preface this by saying, listen, I'm not making any claims about what Tylenol does and doesn't do. Does it cause autism? I have no idea. But what I will say is that what this exposed for me is a lot of y'all are extremely dependent on pain management, because a lot of y'all are in pain for a lot of different reasons. And according to the numbers, a lot of y'all are not in pain for genetic reasons. It is a direct reflection of a lot of your life choices. The fact that we have people going to bat for Tylenol, which, by the way, if you didn't know, Tylenol in a lot of studies has come back to be disastrous for your liver. Obviously, in small doses, you can take it and be fine, but like the way that most Americans take Tylenol, it's not good for you, right? The dependency is what I'm talking about here. And that's what is exposed. A lot of y'all are dependent on pain medication. Like, it's your vice, it's your drug. Like, healthy bodies don't need to be taking Tylenol like that. And it just exposed for me, like, how many people are just out here popping Tylenols when they don't feel good. Oh, I got a headache, pop a Tylenol. I don't feel good today, my leg hurt, pop a Tylenol. Like, if you are not taking care of your body and then you got pain everywhere, Tylenol is not healing you. It is just dumbing down the symptoms so you don't have to deal with it. And it's crazy how many people are just, I'll probably just call this video overmedicated and underhydrated. Like, y'all will fight tooth and nail to not drink a glass of water, but y'all will spend the money on Tylenol. And it's crazy to me. It's crazy to see how many people are addicted to the thing that'll allow them not to feel, instead of listening to their body tell them something's wrong. Like, your body doesn't send off warning signals and pain for no reason. It's an indication that there's something broken, something needs to be fixed. And every time you shut down the receptors, every time you shut down the alert without fixing it, it's like you got a fire, right? You got a small fire in your house and the smoke detector goes off. And you just hit the button. You're like, it's good. And not, at least that motherfucker's not beeping. Now, like, that's how a lot of y'all act. Y'all act like as long as you can stop the beeping, the problem's solved. Meanwhile, you got a slow fire just cooking in your fucking liver. And you're just like, whatever. Are we really this oblivious to what's going on with our own health? Why do we not care more about our own health? Like, I've seen some people online virtue signal about so much other shit, but like, when it comes to y'all taking care of yourself, y'all just out to lunch. It's insane how many people have offloaded the responsibility of their own health to people that they consider experts, just so that they can say, all that I'm worried about is not having pain. Not being in pain is not an indication of health. Just because you're not in pain, or because you found a way to get rid of your pain, it doesn't mean you're healthy. Are y'all not worried about that? That would worry me. Because, like, when I get a headache, 95% of the time, it's because I haven't hydrated. Like, that's 90% of the time, right? And I already know someone's gonna watch this video and be like, oh, you're being insensitive to the pregnant women and the people who have, chronic disease. And all right, you all do not make up the majority of the population. Based purely on the revenue of Tylenol, dog. Like, that alone tells me people are using Tylenol not as this thing for very specific purposes, but as a relief. And they're doing it consistently. A lot of y'all taking it like candy. Like, can we be real about what we're doing? So before you go to whataboutism, just realize, if you are somebody who has a genetic disease, I'm not talking to you, because you don't represent the majority of the people who are up in arms about this. You are the minority. The majority of people are in pain, not because of shit that just happened to them, but because of shit they did to themselves. And if that's you, I just want to say, listen, let this be the wake-up call. Like, just because you have lived a life of pain for so long, doesn't mean you have to live like that forever. There's more hope than fucking Tylenol. There's more hope than a pill. Don't you want to wake up and feel healthy? I'm not saying like you will be the version of yourself from the 20s. Like, of course, as we age, we're going to have more problems. But there are real things you can do to counter those effects in a meaningful, healthy way. The problem, I think, is that's fucking hard. I know that's the problem. That's hard. That shit's hard. I just came from the gym. Shit was hard. I don't want to be there. But for all of it, again, what it exposes for me is that it's not about whether or not we have access. It's not about whether or not we have time. It's about what we choose. You all go to the store complaining about how groceries are too expensive, but you will pick up Tylenol and not a damn fruit. Not a fruit or vegetable in your cart. That is not because of anybody else but you. And now you are so addicted to the drug that you are going to bat for a fucking company that has had, again, this is no shade to Tylenol, but this is just a reality. Like, you realize most large companies, like companies of this size, especially in pharmaceuticals, have had numerous lawsuits at this point for their connections to all types of shit. Like, just look up Tylenol lawsuits. I'm 100% sure you're going to find one thing that you find at least a little bit unsettling. There is so much better that we can do. So please, don't tell me. I am done. Like, I already don't like when people give me excuses about their health, but if you could afford Tylenol, don't tell me you can't afford a fucking apple. Don't tell me you can't. Do not. You got fucking frozen pieces up to your eyeballs and Tylenol. We got to do better, man. We have to do better. There is more to life than pain management. Health is out there, but you got to work for it. That's the truth. You got to work for it. So go to work. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.